Hi friends, welcome to your little classical Pilates class. All you'll need today is your mat, a ball, and 2 sets of light hand weights. Let's get started with our ball laying down on our mat, feet stamped into your ground. You can bring the ball between your thighs. Your back comes flat onto your space. Press your palms into your ground. Now just bring a little tension between your thighs into your ball. You can flutter your eyes shut, find a soft gaze, whatever you'd like. Take a big inhale through your nose. And open up, exhale. Let it go. One more inhale, fill up. And exhale, release. This time, as you inhale, begin to arch your spine up toward the ceiling. And exhale, imprint your spine into your ground. Once more, inhale. And exhale, slowly bringing awareness, awaking through over each vertebrae. And finally, come to a neutral spine on your mat. You can bring your eyes open, stamp the soles of your feet into your space. 2 count shoulder bridge. Take a big inhale to prepare. Exhale, curl and tuck your spine. Your tailbone lift up toward the sky. Inhale, slowly lower. Exhale, curl, rise up. Press down through your shoulder blades, through the soles of your feet, to find energy to scoop your hip bones up toward the sky. Reach your toes and your knees long toward the front edge of your mat. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Awakening from our knees to our chest. Your gaze is lifted up toward the ceiling. Good. Last 4. Lower down. Last 3. Tap your glutes. Final 2. Squeeze and rise. On this last one, hold your glutes up high toward the sky. Long line of energy, chest through your knees. Pulse your ball in, pulse, pulse. Squeeze your glutes. Pulse your inner thighs. Squeeze your ball. 8, 7, 6, 5. Reach your knees long. 4, 3. Pause this high. 2, 1. Hold and pause. Slowly lower your spine all the way down towards your mat. Good. 2 count toe tap. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift your knees up high. For 2. Lower. For 2. Lift and press. Lower tap. Point your toes long toward the front edge of your mat. Your knees come right over your hip bones. Squeeze your ball. Drawing tension towards your lower abdominals. Scoop up from your core. Draw your abs in nice and tight. In 4, knees are high. 3, knees stay stacked over hips. In 2, last round, tap your toes. Lift and stack. Pause here. Knees over hips. Point your toes. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Hands behind your head. 2 count crunch. Lift up. Lower down. Lift up. Lower down. Point your toes right toward the front edge. Squeeze your ball between your thighs. Crunch. Lower. Curve your spine. Elbows wide. Hands are there to protect your neck. Create a pillow for your head. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Lift, curl your spine. Last 4. Lower 3. In 2, hold your crunch nice and high. Last 1, lift it high. Extend your arms by your sides. Hundreds pump. Pump. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Reach your fingers long. Gazes towards your ball. Can you curl up 1 inch higher towards your knees? Lift your chest. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Breathe. Pump. Yes, you've got this. In 4, extend your legs. 3, arms keep pumping. 2, 1, extend your legs. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Curl up 1 inch higher. Higher your legs, the less tension on your back, but can you sink 1 inch lower? Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Lift up 1 inch higher through your chest. In, out. For 4, 3, pause and hold. 2, 1, pause and hold. Squeeze your ball. Pulse in, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale, exhale. For 4, 3, knees to chest. 2, 1, draw your knees to chest. Rest your head, neck, and shoulders. Option to sway your knees side to side. Massage out your spine. And slowly stamp the soles of your feet onto your mat. Reach for your ball. Come up to a comfortable seated position. Legs come straight out in front of you for roll up. Your ball is in between your palms, reaching out in front of you. Inhale. Exhale, slowly lower halfway down your mat. Find a nice C curve in your spine. Hold here. Great, strong alignment. Tuck your tailbone. Feel your core begin to engage. Feet are flexed, stamped into your mat. Inhale. Exhale, reach up and over your toes. Head dives down. Inhale. Exhale, pull your spine all the way back, just halfway. Gaze is lifted. Continue flowing through this movement. Flowing only halfway. Breathe. Reach your fingers and your ball right up over your toes. Pull your spine back slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae. Gaze is lifted. Gaze drops to your knees as you reach up and over your toes. Begin to feel your spine start to expand as you reach toward the front edge of your mat. Good. On this next one, see if you can lower all the way down to your mat. Totally fine if not. Slowly, slowly, line by line, ball comes up over your head. Good. Inhale, begin to rise. Exhale, reach up and over, curl your spine, gaze to knees. Inhale, peel back. Exhale, roll all the way down. Feel your body stretch all the way from your fingers to your toes. Keep your feet flexed, planted into your space. Unroll your spine. C curve the whole way down. Beautiful. Last one. On this final one, peel your body back halfway down towards your mat and hold. Gaze is lifted. Pulse your ball. Pulse in, pulse, pulse. Breathe. 4, 2 count raise. 3, overhead. 2, ball in arms. 1, catch the beat. Lift up. 2, lower. 2, inhale. Exhale. Bring tension to your ball. Nice and slow. C curve in your spine. Keep your half bend back for 4, 3, pause in center. 2, 1, finish this out. Lower down, pause in center. Twist right. 2, center. 2, twist left. 2, twist center. 2, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Keep your C curve in your spine. Keep your full halfway down. Flex your toes. Plant your calves into your ground for 4, 3, twist through your spine. 2, 1, come back to center. Twist right. Find a hold. Pulse. Pulse. Exhale. Exhale 1 inch sideways. 4, 3, ring out your spine. You have 2 on the left. 1, slowly twist over to the left. Hold, pulse, pulse. Breathe, squeeze. Ball is at your chest height. Out in front. You have 4, 3, hold in center. 2, 1, come back to center. Squeeze your ball. Pulse up and down. It's up, down, lift, lower. Exhale. And exhale, tension to your ball for 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep your core engaged for 4, chin off chest. 3, lower down. 2, all the way. 1, slowly lower your spine all the way down. towards your mat. Good. Readjust yourself if you're like me and fell off your mat. Set your ball off to the side. Stamp your left foot into your ground. Single leg circles. Right leg up to the sky. Let's take a quick warm up. Hands come behind your right thigh. Bend, extend for 2. Draw in. 2. Press. 2. Bend. Press. Point your toe. Your knee comes towards your chest. Point your toe toward the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. In 3, extend long. 2, 1, finish it out. Extend your toe. Curve and twist. Out and in. Curve it out. In, out, in. Exterior rotating your foot. Bringing tension towards your inner thigh. Opening your hip. In 4, single leg circles. 3, on the right. 2, hands to sides. 1, drop your hands. Cross over your midline. Circle down, around, back up. Good. Point through your toes. Inhale to cross. Exhale, circle down, around, back up. Option for a slight bend in your knee or a quick external rotation if you're feeling a popping motion in your hips. Both glutes are planted down toward your mat. Last one. Pause at the top. Change direction. Cross to the outside. Circle down, around, back up. Good. Again, option for that bent knee or that external rotation in your leg. Now, if this feels good, you always have the option to extend your opposite leg straight out in front of you, or to help keep your hips anchored toward the ground, you can keep your opposite leg planted. Last one. Pause at the top, draw your knee to your chest, plant on the ground, other side. Straighten your leg, point your toes. Let's find a nice stretch. Bend. 2, press. 2, bend, and press. Inhale, draw your knee to chest. Exhale, point and press for 4. 3, external rotation. 2, 1, rotate toes. It's out. In, out, in. Breathe. And twist for 4. 3, single leg circles. 2, arms by your sides. 1, let's take off. Cross your midline. Circle, down, around, back up. Cross your midline. Circle, down, around, back up. Inhale, cross. Exhale, circle. Option again here. Knee bent. Opposite knee is bent or extended out long. Whatever keeps you moving. And again, if you feel that popping in your hip, just bring a slight bend to your knee. Rotate your foot. Both hips planted. The smaller your circles, the better your control will be. And as you build on your control, begin to open up your circles wider. Last one. Reverse direction. Circle out, around, up to center. Good. Press through your forearms and your shoulder blades even to help stamp your hip bones down into your mat. Last 2. Last 1. Pause at the top. Draw your knee into your chest. Good. This time actually draw both knees into your chest. Single leg stretch. Extend your left leg out long, right knee in. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders, both hands to your thigh. Pulse in, switch, in, switch. Inhale. Exhale. Pulse. Switch. Pull your knee towards your chest as you extend your opposite leg long. Feel your abdominals begin to contract. Breathe. Squeeze single time. Switch. Switch. Chest stays lifted. Gaze to thighs. Scoop up through your lower abs and draw your hands behind your head. Switch. Switch. Breathe. Squeeze for 8. 7, point your toes. 6, lift your chest. 5, lower abs engage. 4, 3, 2, knees to chest. 1, finish it out, knees to chest. Single straight leg. Extend your left leg out long, right leg up to the sky, and crawl your hands up toward your ankles. Same thing to pulse and switch. It's in, switch, in, switch, pulse. Pulse. Inhale. Exhale. Curl your spine 1 inch higher, shoulders up off your mat. Single time, walk it out. Take it in. Switch, switch, switch. Hands behind your head. Walk this out. Scoop your abs for 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees to chest. Quick shake out. Onto crisscross. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Hands behind your head. Your opposite leg extends out long. Left elbow, right knee. Lift your shoulders up off your mat. Draw your elbow to touch your knee. We cross. Inhale. Exhale. Switch. Switch. Side to side. Chest stays lifted. Use your abs and your obliques to guide your body and wring out your spine. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it right. Flex, point your toes. Lift and lower. Lift up. Lower down. Point and raise. Flex and lower. You have 4, 3. Switch in 2, 1. Switch this out. Opposite side. Point your toes. Here we go. Lift up. Flex and drop. Lift and raise. Flex and drop. You have 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees to chest. Rest your head, neck, and shoulders. Good. Beautiful work here. Rock side to side. Massage out your spine. And slowly make your way up to seated. For spine stretch forward. This one will feel good. So bring your feet. Here, let's move our stuff out of the way. Grab your ball. Send your feet out to the edges of your mat. Your ball is going to come down in front of you, palms on your ball. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, roll your ball out in front of you. Pull your spine back. Inhale. Exhale, lift and rise. Roll your ball back to center. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, scoop up and over your midsection. Reach, reach, reach as far as you can. Good. Feel this nice stretch. Option for a slight bend in your knees if your hips are feeling any tightness. Or extend your legs straight out in front of you. Good. Inhale. Exhale, roll your body down. On this next one, pause at the top. Inhale to rise. Exhale, bring your hands behind your ears. Find a saw. Inhale, twist toward the side. Exhale, dive down. Extend your arms out to opposite sides, anchoring your opposite hip down. Inhale. Exhale, untwist. Come back to center. Sit tall. Inhale. Exhale, other side. Dive down. Reach your pinky toward your pinky toe. Inhale. Exhale, reach and twist. Dive a little bit deeper. Anchor your opposite hip down toward your mat. Sit tall in your center. Breathe. Wring out your spine side to side. Good. One more time each side. And then we'll add in a little pulse. Last one on the left. On the next time you dive right, I want you to find 3 pulses. Reach a little bit longer. Inhale. Exhale. Reach. Pulse 1. Reach 2. Further 3. Inhale back to center. Exhale left. Send it out. Find your reach. Little further. Little deeper back to center. 1 or more each side. Reach your pinky toward your toe. Send your spine back to center. Final reach. Final time. Dig a little further. Back to center. Let it go. Shake it out. Remove the ball between your thighs. Sweep over onto your knees. Now you can stay facing the front of your mat, but I'm going to turn around and face you. Time for those hand weights. Come up onto our knees. We've got a little arm series, little shake out of our hips. We're going to start with a basic 2-count bicep curl. Palms face the front. We lift. 2, lower, 2, lift, and lower. Exhale and inhale. Pin your elbows to your sides, shoulders stack over your hips. Knees or hips width distance. Chin off chest. In 4, 3, front arm raise. 2, 1, straight arms lift up. 2, lower, 2, lift up, lower down, slight bend elbows, arms raised to chest, lower down to hips. The 2 count is here to intentionally force you to keep tension as you lower down to your hips. It's very easy to lose that pull, but we don't want to. It's the same work going up as the same work going down. You have 4, 3, hold high, 2, 1, final raise, lift up, hold it chest height, bend in, 2, lift, 2, bend, and extend. Elevated bicep curls, elbows in line with shoulders, palms come toward your chest, extend back out front. Inhale, exhale. Keep your tailbone tucked, shoulders stacked over hips. Breathe. Squeeze, don't drop your elbows for 4, 3, 2, find a server. 1, extend out long, serve down. 2, lift and press. 2, pull it down, lift and serve. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your shoulders. Press through your chest, nice and strong toward the front for 4, 3, hold in, 2, 1, finish it out. Drop your hands toward your sides, turn your elbows face each other, lift up. 2, lower, 2, lift up, lower down. Find your exhale, lower, inhale. Elbows high as your shoulders, not any higher. Only lower here. Protect your joints. Shine your chest. Lift, lower, breathe. Squeeze, we hold this high. In 4, 3, hold elbows high in 2. 1, hold your elbows high, we press. 2, bend, 2, press. And bend, elbows in line with shoulders, weights press, right out at chest height. Body still, only thing moving is your arms. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades in. 4, 3, keep your elbows in. 2, 1, finish it out, bend your elbows in, lift your palms to sky, lift up. 2, lower, 2, lift, lower, exhale, and inhale. Rotate through your shoulder blades to lift your weights up toward your ears. Frame your temples. Drop in lower parallel to ground. In 4, 3, hold them high. 2, 1. One more time, raise up. Here we go. Press up. 2, lower, 2, press. Lower, this is where we end, lift. Lower, feel your shoulders burn, exhale. Inhale for 4, 3, shake this out. 2, 1, slowly lower your arms down, shake it out. Come down, find a neutral tabletop. Let's just stretch through our shoulders. Find some shoulder rolls. First front, then back if you can. All right, come to a neutral tabletop. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly, stretch through your core. Find that nice feel. And exhale, cat pose. Curve your spine, press down through your palms. One more time, inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Good, nice little stretch. You can bend back and slowly meet me lying down on your right side for a little side lying series. Now you can come down on your forearm as long as you press up and out of your shoulder. Let your head rest in your palm or rest all the way down on your mat. I'm going to find the neutral here today. Head in my palm, ankles stacked, one over the other. My opposite hands can either come to the ground or find a little extra pressure here pressing down into your ball. Square your hips, stack your shoulders over each other, leg lift, lower, lift, lower. Exhale, exhale. Flex your feet, press through the back edge of your mat, lengthen long through your legs, and avoid fully dipping down in that lower. Keeping tension strong, maybe you just hover on that lower. In 4, hold high. 3, pulse in 2. 1, hold high, pulse up, pulse, pulse. Exhale. Exhale, drive through your heel for 4. 3, hamstring curl. 2, 1, pause and hold. Curl it, bend. Press, extend. Curl and bend. Press, extend. Yes, you've got it. Kick your heel toward your glute. Press your heel toward the wall. Feel your outer glute light up. Flex your foot. You have 4. 3, hold your bend. In 2. 1, hold your bend. Pulse up, pulse, pulse. Exhale. Exhale. In 4, combo move. 3, 1, curl. 2, 1, lower. 1, start with bend. Send it out. Tap, lift, bend, extend, lower, lift, bend. Exhale. Inhale. Keep the tension nice and strong. Outer glute lights up. Hips and chest are square. Chin off chest. You have 4. 3, 2, 1. Hold it high. Bend your knee to chest. Bend in. 2, press. 2, bend in. Extend and press. Other way this time, knee to chest. Press to back edge of your mat. Foot is flexed. You have 4. 3, bend your knee. 2, 1, find your knee bend. Tap your knees and toes, it's toes. 2, knee, 2, toes. Tap your knee. Alternate. Lift and lower. Keep your hips stamped to mat. No swaying. You have 4. 3, extend out long. 2, and 1, extend out long. Sweep front. 2, point it back. 2, sweep front. Point it back. Find your inhale. Point and exhale. A little more movement in your hips this time. Flex your foot as far out in front of you as you can. Find a nice stretch through your hamstrings. Point your toes, kick back. You have 4. 3, hold it back. 2, 1, hold it back and point. We pulse. And pulse. 1, inch up. Point your toes, find your length for 4. 3, pulse front. 2, 1, sweep it front. Find your pulse. Pulse. Breathe. You end it here, team, just for 4. 3, even I'm struggling too. 1, let it go. Whew. All right, you can just turn around, but I'm going to find the other edge of my mat so we can get here on the other side. If you want your ball with you, be my guest. I'm going to get rid of it this time. Come down to my palm. Feet stacked 2 inches out in front of me. Start with your light lift here. Lift up, down, lift, lower. Exhale. Exhale. Same kind of thing on this side. Same setup. Flex your foot. Lengthen long through your heel. In 4, find a pulse. 3, hold it high. 2, 1, hold high. Pulse up. Up. Exhale. Exhale, 1 inch up and down in 4. 3, hamstring curl. 2, 1, hold and curl. Bend it in. Lift and press. Curl and bend. Press, extend. Yes, you've got it. Bend your knee. Flex your foot. Lengthen through your heel. Extend your hip nice and long. In 4. 3, keep your bend. 2, and 1, find your bend. Bend your knee. Pulse this high. Pulse up. Up. 1 inch up. 1 inch down. Outer glute lights up for 4. 3, combo move. 2, 1, start with bend, extend, drop, lift, bend, extend, drop, lift, bend, flex your foot, kick your glute, tap your ankle toward the bottom, left and flex for 4, 3, extend out long, 2, 1, knee to chest, bend in, 2, press, 2, bend, and press. Yes, you've got it. Inhale, press in, exhale, bend your knee toward your chest, lengthen through your heel for 4, 3, knee taps, 2, 1, bend your knee, find your tap, tap your toes, tap your knee, tap your toes, lift your knee over hip, toes over glutes, breathe, squeeze, alternate rotation, 4, 3, 2, extend out long, 1, extend it out, sweep front, point and kick, sweep front, point and kick. Yes, you've got it. Inhale, exhale, lengthen through your leg, small movements in your hips for 4, 3, 2, 1, pulse out front, lift it up. This one hurts and so painful, but it's working, team. You have 4, 3, 2, 1, point it back, find that pulse. Pulse. I've got really tight hips, as you can tell from that front pulse. For 4, 3, on your backs, 2, 1, roll over onto your backs, find a nice figure 4 stretch. Right leg crosses over your left knee. Whew. That is tight, tight, tight. Maybe we should do a little stretching series. Breathe in through your nose. Out through your mouth. Switch it out. Opposite ankle over your knee. I will definitely be taking some time this evening to stretch off the clock. All right. When you're ready, maybe windshield wiper your knees. Reach for your ball. We're going to come into a little shoulder bridge series. So your ball comes between your thighs. Reach for your light hand weights. And your weights are going to press up over your chest. Before we get into our shoulder bridge, we're going to warm up our triceps a little bit. So I want a 2 count skull crusher. Bend your weight elbows. Press your weights to frame your head. Lift up. 2, lower, 2. Press. And bend. Exhale. Inhale. Weights frame your ears. Elbows stay nice and high in 4, 3, hold high, 2, 1, hold high. Now curl your tailbone under, shoulder bridge press up. Find your inhale, fill up, exhale, lift and press. Hold it high right here. Fix your ponytail if you need. Find your perfect stance. Draw your body weight through your heels, through the soles of your feet, and down into your shoulder blades. We're going to find a 2 count shoulder bridge. Lower down, lift and press. Lower down, lift and press. Now, we found this in the beginning of class, except that was our warm up. Now we want a little bit more energy flowing through our body. Inhale, energy, exhale. Lower down, lift and press. Add those arms. We lower, lift, bend, press all together. Breathe and extend. Squeeze your tailbone. Squeeze your glutes. Press high for 4, 3, hold high, 2, 1, hold high. Good. Now, without shifting too much of your weight, can you stamp down through your left foot and extend your right? As you lower your right foot, can you lower your left arm? Press and bend. Press and bend, bringing tension towards your ball between your knees. Do not let it slip. Keep your glutes nice and high. Yes, you can. For 4, 3, switch this out. 2, 1, lower down. Lift your left arm back up. Switch your stance. Left leg comes high. With your right hand, tap it down. Lift and straighten. Tap down. Lift and lengthen. Squeeze your ball. Squeeze your glutes. Find your balance. And breathe. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Replace your foot on your ground. Slowly lower all the way down to your mat. Good. Remove your ball from between your thighs. Let's move into our teaser prep. So we're going to come up to a seated position. Stamp the soles of our feet into our space. Grab for behind your thighs. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale. Curve your spine, lower a little bit halfway down toward your mat. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Use the grip behind your thighs to slowly loosen your grip and sink 1 inch deeper every time you lower down. Maybe so much so that you get closer and closer to finding your spine on your mat. On this next one, can you lower all the way down? Bring your arms up overhead. Good. Knees stay bent. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, lift up. Reach your arms and fingers towards the front of the room. Slowly lower. Hands come up overhead. Good. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale, reach, reach, reach. Inhale. Exhale, vertebrae by vertebrae. Last one here. Inhale, rise. Exhale, scoop for your abdominals. Lift up, rise high. And slowly lower. All the way down. Good. This time, stamp your left foot into your mat. Extend your right leg out high. We're going to do this again. Single leg. Inhale, rise your chest. Exhale, scoop up. Reach your arms parallel to your toes. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly lower all the way down with control. Good. Continue here just a few more times. Reach your toes and fingertips long toward the front of the room. Your knees are still stacked, one next to the other. You use your breath, use your core strength to curl up toward the ceiling. Final one on this side. Inhale. Exhale, rise. Slowly lower all the way down and replace your feet. So this time your left leg goes long. We've got 4 on this side. Inhale. Exhale, lift, scoop, 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 reach toward the wall and slowly unravel your body toward your mat. Good. You know what to do here, team. Use the strength of your core. Reach your fingertips, reach your toes toward the front edge of your mat. You've got it. Just 2 more on this side. Lift up, reach, 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 and slowly vertebrae by vertebrae. Lower back down. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Curl up and slowly lower all the way down. Stamp both feet on your mat. Good. This time, knees bent. Stay nice and tight together. We lift everything up. Inhale, begin to lift your chest. Exhale, everything comes up. Knees stay bent. Inhale. Exhale, slowly lower down. Good. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, lift everything. Scoop, scoop, scoop. Gaze is high. Lower down. Final one. And lower all the way down. Extend your legs out long on your mat. We've got our full teaser. Ready? All together. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, lift. Reach your fingers toward your toes and slowly lower all the way down toward your mat. Good. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale. Exhale. Lower. Last one. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale. Hold at the top. Parallel your legs and your arms. Gaze up toward the ceiling. Can you reach your fingers and your toes 1 inch further? Inhale. Exhale. Slowly lower. All the way down towards your mat. Beautiful, team. Good. Now, you can just flip over onto your bellies. However, I'm going to come over to the front edge of my mat. We're going to come into swan and swimmer. So, press your belly, your core down into your space. Stack your palms one over the other. Forehead on your palms. Lengthen through your spine and your toes, the crown of your head through your feet. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press through your belly. Reach your toes and head toward the long edges of your mat. Inhale. Exhale. Warming up our back. Maybe it's already warm, but building strength through our back spine, through the backside of our abdominals is just as important as the front. Maybe they go a little more unnoticed, but they're there to support you to help you remain stable. Good. On this next one, hold high. Reach your arms out in front. Release your breath. Begin to swim. Opposite leg, opposite hand. Gaze is toward your mat. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your back for 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it down. Press back. Find a child's pose. Knees out wide, glutes toward your ankles. Find a nice relief and release in your shoulders, in your backside. Maybe you drop your forehead down toward your mat. Give yourself a little massage side to side. We are in our last few moments of class, team. Rise up to a neutral tabletop. Come to the center of your mat. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees. Maybe find some C curves here. Now, these last few moments, I want you to give it your all. You are almost out of here in your final stretch. Inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale, lift your knees 2 inches off your mat. Hold here. Curve up through your spine. Dome out your backside and tuck your tailbone under. Find strength, find stability. Breathe in. Breathe out. Find a 2 count. Press up to down dog in 3, 2, 1. Lift up. Lower down. Lift up. Lower down. Every time you lift, find a nice stretch through the back sides of your legs. Every time you lower, shoulders stack over wrists. Tap your knees. Just a quick cover. Breathe. Squeeze, press up high. In 4, back to down dog. In 3, hips go high. In 2, 1, hold your down dog. Option to pedal this out. Right to left. 2 count. Down dog to your high plank. In 3, 2, 1. Inhale, shift. Exhale, press. Inhale, shift. Exhale, press. Nice and slow. Whatever you need here, team. Shoulders burning. Glutes are squeezed. In 4, high plank hold. 3, out in front. 2, 1, shoulder stack. Lift your glutes in line with shoulders. Ankles over toes. Option to drop to your knees. Hips in front of your hips are 2 inches out in front. We finish here. A couple push-ups nice and slow. Lower down. Lift and press. Lower inhale. Lift and exhale. Elbows frame your ribs. Gaze is down. Final 2. Last one. Lift it high. Find your child's pose. Send your glutes back. Find a nice stretch through your arms. Whew, even I'm out of breath over here. Great job, team. Let's come to our mats. Find a nice little stretch. Come to a seated position. We'll stretch through our shoulders, our upper body. Find some shoulder circles to the back. Reverse direction, find them to the front. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Reach your left palm down towards your mat. Send your right arm across. Stretch through your right obliques. Reverse direction. Find the other side. Maybe bounce up and down. Now bring your hands behind your back. Shine your chest up toward the sky. Open up through your shoulders, your chest. Take some swings if you have the room to do so. Cross your right arm over your chest. Stretch through your arm, your upper body. Swing and switch this out, other side. Good, and rest your hands down towards your mat. Inhale. Reach up overhead and fill up. Exhale. Create space, let it go one more time. Inhale, reach up. Clap together at center. And exhale. Release all of that wonderful energy. Great job, team. I hope to see you next time. Bye.